Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, I want to apologise for the lack of content over the last few weeks. It's been a really crazy time for me, from going away to Budapest to shooting a campaign in Lanzarote, been over to Manchester quite a few times. So I've just had a really lot on, plus there's the fact that wedding season's kicking back in. So I've just not had the chance to get around to making as many of these videos. But today, off to Leeds to go and shoot with Warren Phillips. It's probably about 6 or 7 months since I last shot with Warren. But yeah, heading off to Leeds. I'm going to go and shoot some content in the city centre, and I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. So, let's go.
Okay, so now in Leeds. Just got here. It absolutely threw it down the entire way here, so hopefully the rain's going to hold off now. But yeah, just waiting for Warren to get here, so I'll check back in when he gets here. Obviously I didn't film the behind it, down to his pants, but yeah, it's freezing cold, so we're going to get this done ASAP. Okay, so shoot done, all finished. Caught up with Warren after first time in like 6 months.
Ages, yeah man.
So
Big things come from this, boy, trust me.
listen to the man, and yeah, I'll see you back at home.
See ya guys.
My bro.
Okay, so back from Leeds. Just been and taking the dog out, so back in the house now, back home. And this screen is pretty much all that I'm going to be seeing for the rest of this week. So I've got a lot of editing to catch up on. I've got a campaign from last week to edit, I've got a wedding from last week to edit, and I've got some e-coms from last week to edit. So I'll be getting on with those, as well as obviously today's shoot. So I've not got any more shoots booked in for this week. It is always important to make sure that you set aside enough time for editing, because you spend more time editing than shooting as a photographer. So it is always making sure that you manage your time well enough that you have got time to get all of your editing done. Great shoot today with Warren, really good to see him. Not seen him for probably about 6 months or so, as I mentioned earlier. Really nice guy, can't say enough about him. Speak to him really often, even though I don't see him too much with his living at pretty much opposite ends of the country. But yeah, really good to catch up with him. Shots came out amazing, looking really good. And that's without obviously having even edited them. I've just seen them on the back of the camera so far. So I'll have put some of those in. Sorry for that noise, that's Marley deciding that he wants to have a wander around. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'll put some of the images into this video. Sorry there wasn't much footage, but we're shooting in the car park, and when you're shooting in car parks, I'm always sort of conscious of time. You don't want to be there for too long, because there's every chance that you'll get kicked off. Whereas if you're not there for too long, you don't seem to mind as much. So apologies for there not being too much behind the scenes, but hopefully you'll have seen the images and they've come out well. Aside from that, as I mentioned, no more shoots this week. It's just an editing week, but got lots coming up in the next few weeks as we get into the summer, and also got something potentially lined up for September that could be pretty big, but keeping that quiet for now until that's confirmed. But yeah, lot to look forward to. So usual story, Let me know in the comments what you want to see, what you think of the images. Like this video if you have done. Click that subscribe button if you haven't already. I can't emphasize how much that means and how important that is for something that literally takes you 2 seconds. And it just means that more people see these videos, which means that it grows and I can do more with this channel, which is ultimately what I'm wanting to do. Big thank you to Warren for today. Again, great shoe. I'll link his YouTube channel in the description as well, although I'm sure that there's a much higher chance that you've seen his videos before than mine. And yeah, aside from that, I'll see you in the next video.